Hello, chat. We are here.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Oops, sorry. I need to close the soundboard. Okay, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, hope you all are doing well. We were planning on doing a little playtest one-shot last weekend. Unfortunately, though, I had to cancel that because of flooding. I mentioned it yesterday as well. But last weekend, my room flooded. And it may happen again when it next rains.
I hope not.
Oh no.
So we'll see.
Did you manage to get all your stuff sort of sorted and safe?
Yeah, so right now I haven't really put stuff back because I have a feeling it would rain again soon, and I'd hate to have to put everything back again. So I still have my electrical stuff off of the floor and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a very good decision, I think.
Yeah, so if it floods again, the worst all I have to do is clean up the water.
Fingers crossed that's not necessary.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, I don't think this wall is getting fixed while I'm still here. I don't think my stepfather has any intention of fixing the wall until I move, so...
He blew the entire budget in the bathroom.
Like, it doesn't surprise me because my window has also not been fixed.
Oh dear.
Man, I'm sorry. That's such a shitty situation.
Yeah, but I'm getting by. And if I get this job interview, I'll hopefully be able to get out of here sooner rather than later. So hoping for the best.
Nice.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you roll a nat 20 on it.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also
So everyone, you
mentioned-
know what that means. You gotta subscribe and financially support Drawful so that he can
You don't have to, but it would definitely be appreciated.
get his funds together for moving. Yeah.
Subscribe today.
Any support at all is appreciated. Just your presence here is enough for me. But
Give subs to all your friends.
Yeah.
Also,
let's see. Oh, and also, chat just... Oh,
Dang.
well, thank you.
Heyo.
yeah, sure thing.
I'm not gonna fight you this time.
Also, as a heads up, chat, as I mentioned yesterday, we are using Owlbear 2.0 now because everyone was forced to upgrade to Owlbear 2.0, so here we are. So if there's any hiccups or anything, bear with us. We're still figuring it out. It's not too different though. It's mostly different on my end, not so much on the player end. Oh, thank you. Also, Optics. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Dwarf.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Oh, thank you.
Hype train. Hype train win.
Might be a high train.
Ooh. I earned 500 bone snap bucks. Can I redeem them for drugs?
I want to make some fun little redeems. I need to sit down and do that.
Pretty sure it gets them out
They're-
for free.
That's true, actually.
That's just the first dose.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, to
sampler.
get you hooked.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Hudson.
Oh my god, it's so good with the glasses.
Oh, that's
amazing.
perfect.
Right.
Oh my god, I've never seen him with the glasses. That looks awesome.
So good.
I wonder.
It's truly perfect. Yeah, and I think I'll make some more emotes soon too. I have a few ideas I want to do.
Nice.
I think we finally need a laughing emote of some kind.
Very true.
Yeah, if everyone is good and ready, we'll hop on in. You may notice that Cove isn't present. They're currently in another D&D session, so hopefully we'll see them hop in after. or a bit later on, but for now, it'll just be the 5 of them and their skeleton friend, and Yorick as well. But yeah, let's hop on in if everyone is good and ready.
Yup.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Do I remember how to switch scenes in Albert 2.0? Let's find out. There we are. Where is he? You see, I organized everything into folders, which is a new feature. And I figured it'd make it easier for me, but I have so much more to click through now. There we go. So, you all see Bone Snap by the fire with his tome. Let's see. There we go. Well, it seemed the usurper showed his face sooner rather than later, it would seem. I hope they're alright. Hoping for the best for them. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party had some breakfast before they set off from my house and were teleported to Vistoa. In Vistoa, the group met a Ladrin woman named Shiva, who took the group to the house of the village blacksmith and inventor, Munson Olvadir. As she told them that Blaine, the man they were looking for, was there. The group was invited into Munson's house, and the group met with him and Blaine. Blaine said he could assist the group with some information on Varaxes, but he'd need a bit of time. The group agreed to come back and see him when they finish up their business in the Chasm of the Deep, and Munson gave the party a few things, including an artifact for Ponto, capable of conjuring and controlling water, called the Sea Hag's Crystal Ball, and a Ring of Wiz for a pomegranate, a ring that created a door to a magical bathroom after a short ritual. Palm offered to paint Munson in return for the ring once the party returned from the Chasm of the Deep, after Munson mentioned wanting to appeal to a gentleman he had a crush on. The party was told that there were guards in Marlu who could escort them to the Chasm of the Deep, and Munson also mentioned that when the group got back and settled their business in the Deep, he had something he'd like their help with, involving an invention that would teleport them into another world. The party set off for Marlu, and along the way the group met a skeleton man holding a sword who told them that there was a shadow creature in Marlu, and that he could use the group's help. His name was Scapula, and he was on his way to visit the mayor when he saw the attack happening. So he came out to the forest to try and summon friends, but fell asleep during the ritual. The party followed Scapula back to Marlu, and along the way they contacted Heslan to let him know what was happening and asked for his assistance. He said he could try and provide some help, but he's a bit tied up at the moment. But he said that when the party gave the signal, that he'd try and send some help their way. Palm said that she would give the signal when she could. Also, Ponto decided to do a bit of scouting once the party made their way to the city. Heading into the palace, Ponto reported that there were a lot of people standing frozen and a black mist wafting about. The throne was a vampiric-looking man with a staff, and the party planned an ambush, entering in groups to get to different vantage points in the throne room. Heslan told the group to try not get bitten, and to maybe try and use light to their advantage, as most vampires didn't seem to like light very much. He also was able to bless Ponto's crystal ball to fire off holy water with its first surge, and Palm made a plan to reach out to Heslan again if things went bad, taking cover to do so during the confrontation. Ponto led the ambush, getting above the throne and unleashing the holy water on the man seated on the throne as Talos and candles burst in through the front door as a distraction. Ponto went in for a strike, but was blocked by a shield spell, and The gentleman looked to Ponto and said that he'd be the first to witness the re-emergence of Rauluk, the Red Mage. That's where we pick up. I sure hope they make it out of this one.
I hope so too. Otherwise, this will be quite a short campaign.
Mhm.
Alright, so making a rogue as a backup character.
Oh boy. Hopefully you'll be fine.
Oh shoot! It wants me to log in to Legend Keeper.
Yeah,
we
it
return
might be
as-
because of the updates since the last.
We return as homunculi that Palm drew with the magic paint beforehand.
Wait, are we 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional beings?
Maybe.
Wait, if Palm draws like fan art, does it come to life now? Wait, hang on.
Oh my god, wait, no.
It would be like what you did when you drew the crow. It would just be inanimate.
Paper Mario campaign.
Okay.
But yes, let's see here. Let's get the battle map up. I made this battle map minutes ago, actually.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Let me first drag everyone out. Let's see. Oh, then I don't know how to feel about the new navigation bar. The tokens are like on the bottom now, and it's really weird. Also, Owlbear is struggling.
Oh
You can
dear.
see the performance issues that were mentioned yesterday.
Sorry, I was trying to drag the map down. I drew a line instead.
Yeah, it's got like a dock at the bottom.
Yeah. Let's see here. There's a Gunther. So, let me see. So, based on where you've entered, Talos, you and... Where is Talos' token? Huh. I guess it didn't import all the tokens. Let me quickly make Talos a token.
That's fun, everyone. Good luck.
When I migrated everything over, I suppose it didn't do all of them. Oh, I can fix that. Let me make sure I don't have it on my desktop. Ah, there it is. Okay, I can just upload it. No worries. Now the fun part of figuring out how to add tokens.
I think we can just say that half the party became incorporeal.
We're all learning.
We sure are. Let's see. If I can't figure this out, I will just use a placement one for now until I can get that figured out. Let's see. It used to be very simple, but of course with updating a lot of things, it suddenly becomes very complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Take
sure.
your time.
Ah, there we go. It's that. Found it.
Ooh, excellent.
Image. Talos Flintclaw. There he is. Alright, we're good. Now I gotta find him on the bar. Where's he at? This is what I meant about getting adjusted chat. This is precisely what I meant. Ah, there's Talos. Okay, we're good. We got there.
There's the boy.
I exist.
Alright, so Gunther and York are more over
Who said that?
here. Barney, you and Palm enter together. Over from
Yes.
here. I miss the old navigation bar so much right now. This one is throwing me off so much.
It's fine. Take your time.
Yeah, not yeah.
Here we go. And Ponto is up by the throne.
Oh boy.
And your skeleton friend is here with you. Let's see. Does it let me still name things the same way? Edit text. Is that how I do it? Okay. Alright, while I'm getting this set up, everyone can go ahead and roll initiatives, and I'll get them from you in just a moment.
Cool.
Right.
There's Scapula.
I finally have my dice on my dice tray.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Oops.
After almost 2 months of living in the new place.
Nice.
The text. Rules.
Yeah, we're still in the process of getting a bookshelf.
Ooh.
Which means we're looking at cool bookshelves and wishing we had some money for them. Yeah, the landlord also hasn't had the stove repaired yet, so the fridge is still in the middle of the lounge and there's moving boxes everywhere. They have been on holiday since we moved in, because they're both doctors and they take very long holidays, which I understand, but at the same time, if you're a landlord, you gotta be available, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the letting agents, like basically like sitting with their like hands in their head, like waiting, like really frustrated.
Yeah, I can tell that she's like really embarrassed about how long it's taking, which good. You should be embarrassed because 2 months without an oven is a long time. But yeah,
for
hopefully
sure.
soon.
I totally forgot that you guys have been there for almost 2 months now.
Yeah, it's nuts. I must say my stress levels are like way down. The crime is so it's just so chill here compared to our old neighborhood. I could leave the back door open and not fear for my life constantly.
Awesome.
Who's doing that line?
No, that was me. I was measuring.
That was also me too. I was measuring.
It's crazy how now that it decides to show it to everyone.
Yeah.
It does. That's weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Let me see here.
Let's see.
So bulky too.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, why is this here?
I don't know why, but this is reminding me of that Scooby-Doo sketch thing where like people are just running like into
the doors.
doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's good.
Oh, they changed the initiative tracker too. Of course they did.
Oh
They
dear.
changed it.
Okay, there we go. I think I figured that out though. I just have to click add to initiative.
Oh, you
That
can
is
measure
so
movement.
much less convenient.
Can you guys see this too?
Yeah.
You can overtake on this carpet. It's legal.
All right. So let me do that.
Oh.
I'll now go down and get everyone's initiatives. What did Candle get?
She got a fat 10.
All right. What about Barney?
Barney got a 16.
16. Gunther.
19.
19. All right. What did Talos get?
Also 19.
19. Which of you would like to go first between you and Gunther?
I can defer to you, Talos, because well, that depends how. Well, we're both far away.
You're
I don't
both
mind
miles away.
Whoever
mind
can
deferring.
blind him.
Huh?
Whoever can blind him first, I think, should try and blind him.
I don't think I have that ability, but
With light, I mean.
oh well, then that would be Gunther. So yeah, Gunther, you can go first.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if I have exactly anything that would blind him, but
Like,
let's see.
just go up and flash him.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, show him your beautiful chest.
it's not so much
Indeed.
that, but like I don't have enough movement to do that. It's not
So-
that
I mean,
don't
I'm
want
sure
to.
He's
Yorick
got
rolled
eyeballs.
really well on initiative. Yorick got a 21.
Oh, wow.
Flashing him is a Constitution save followed by a Charisma save.
Scapula got a 7. Alright, what did Palm get on initiative?
21.
Alright, 21. So you'll go before Yorick. And Raluk has 2 initiatives.
Rude.
Let's see. First one. And you can just ignore this one here in the corner. I'm just using it for tracking purposes.
Gee, Raul, how come you get to have 2 initiatives?
Wow, you get 2 initiatives? Alright, there we go.
He's initiativing for 2. Congratulations.
His dad works at Nintendo. He gets 2 initiatives.
Alright,
This might be kind of a weird question to ask too, but since Ponto's kind of in range of Raluk, even though I guess Cove isn't here, is he still gonna be attackable? I guess.
So, we'll get to that in just a moment.
Okay.
Someone drop a fireball.
So, first and foremost, before we hop into anything more, I'll get you the enemy traits, because he certainly has those.
Oh boy.
Let's see, enemy traits. Alright, that's 1. 2. Just that one. And that one. And I believe that's it. Alright, I have to do the anti-formatting thing. It's a backslash. Oops.
I do not like the sound of spell sipper.
So if I want to use a chronicle, should I maybe just post the description in Twitch chat so the audience can also see what I'm doing?
Sure, if you'd like to, go for it.
I think it would save the having to read it off each time. Since it's homebrew, people can't just look it up.
Yes, also for chat's purposes, Raluk has the following traits. He has Knight's Folly, Nightcrawler, Spell Sipper, Gift of the Everlasting, Bite, and Spellcasting. And if you identify spellcasting, you would know up to what level spell slots he has and his spellcasting ability.
Spell Sipper is the ability that makes him immune to grass-type moves.
Like Sap Sipper. Alrighty. With that, with you all emerging into the throne room here, as Ponto starts his ambush off, and he goes in for the bite, you see Raluk raises his hand up and casts shield to block the bite. And then he looks to Ponto, his eyes kind of glowing this reddish color, and he reaches out.
And you be gone.
With a snap, Ponto disappears.
Ponto, no!
He got Thanos.
Oh no! Roll up a new character.
I don't feel so good,
Mr. Barnacle, I don't feel so good.
But with that, we'll go ahead and kick off initiative. So up first is Palm, and also just as a general reminder, you all can scan as a free action during your turn by making a perception or investigation check.
That is what I would like to do, please.
Alrighty, let me get some combat music for you. And turn this down a little. Alright.
Ooh, nat 20.
On your scan?
Yeah.
Ooh, alright.
I should have used it for my... yeah. I would like to know about Spell Sipper.
Alrighty, Spell Sipper. Give me one moment. Alright. Spell Sipper. Raluk adds his charisma modifier to damage dealt by cantrips, and additionally he heals for half the damage dealt by cantrips he casts.
Oh no.
Now, just as a reminder, you all did do 66 damage to him with the holy water.
Yep.
Nice one.
We sure did.
Okay. Palm would like to awaken the Chronicle of the Exalted Priest. I will paste
Alright.
the description in... Oh, it's over the character limit. No!
Oh, no.
No.
Okay. Sorry, chat. Okay, I'll read it off. On the Bane aspect, choose up to 5 points within 30 feet that you can see. Columns of light rise in a 5-foot radius, 20-foot high cylinder centered on each point and remain for the next minute. Whenever a hostile creature enters the area for the first on a turn or starts its turn there, the light envelops the creature in radiant energy and it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature has its speed reduced to 0. An affected creature can repeat its saving throw against the light at the end of each of its turns, ending the effects on a successful save.
Very nice.
Let's get this measuring tape out. Within 30 feet. How far is 30 feet? That's not very far. Maybe I should move before I do that, though I've already said I've done it, so... Let me just... Alright. Shall we do one? Can I... What can I use for a... mark? The drawing tool? Or should I use the
wait,
text tool?
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to mark where my pillars of light are.
If you point at them, I can put up little tokens for them.
Okay. Let me...
And you can point if you hold right click. It'll let you ping.
Okay. Okay. So 30 feet away from me is here. So around this area, like I think in a fan shape out from us, you can pick five of these blocks.
Okay. Let's see, there's one. I wonder if I can duplicate them. Oh, I can.
I feel like you
Neat.
should be able to.
Nice.
Have to zoom in to actually be able to move them though, because they're so small.
Also, if you want to move the canvas around, I found out that when you hold down spacebar and you just mouse over the canvas, it moves.
Yeah, I've always tried to do it that way because I'm so used to moving around in art programs that way. Okay. So yeah, you awaken the Chronicle of the Exalted Priest, and these pillars of light can cascade down. Does Palm do anything else?
Let me see. I forgot what bonus actions I have. I would like to put a Sacred Seal ward. Let's see, on... who's squishy? Pantel's already gone, so... maybe on Yurik? Is he too far?
Let's see. What's the range in your Sacred Seal?
Oh, 60 feet, that is a bit far, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh,
he
yeah,
was
that's too
all
far.
across
Okay.
the way.
It's deceptively far. Oh, I can do Talos, Candles, or Barney. Let's do Candles. I think she's less tanky.
All right.
Yeah, she's not too tanky.
Okay, so for ward, if your seal is placed on a willing creature for the duration, the target gains a number of temporary hit points equal to twice its proficiency bonus that refresh at the start of each of its turns. When the duration ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from this feature.
All right, so you get 6 temporary hit points, and they refresh at the start of each of your turns.
Yeah. And how long's the duration?
1 minute.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
All right, does Palm do anything else?
I think that's all my actions and bonus actions.
Alrighty, up next is Yorick. Let's see, Yorick is going to first try and scan. And that is is that a 9 or 6? It's a 9. Okay, so that makes that a 14. Let's see what Yorick gets you. So you have Spell Sipper. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a d5. All right. So you get to know his spell casting. Let's see, enemy traits. There we go. Alright, Raluk is an 11th level spellcaster, and Charisma is his spellcasting modifier.
Whoa.
I'm in danger.
And you would also know with this, and in fact I'll add it, as part of his multi-attack, he is capable of casting a one cantrip and 1 leveled spell during his turn.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
There we go. But yes, Yorick will do that. Yorick will also cast... Yorick's gonna cast Haste on Gunther.
Thank you.
You've got this. Just kind of smile at you. Yorick will move up here behind this pillar, and he's gonna end his turn.
Smart move, Yorick.
Alright, Gunther, you are up, followed by Talos.
Okay. Give me just a minute. My computer's deciding that it wants to be slow for some reason.
All good. Yeah, Owlbear is lagging a little on my end.
Not even just Owlbear, but just I was trying to look up haste to remind myself about it, and it's taking a while. But that's all right. I got it pulled up on my phone here, so.
Okay. Yeah. Double speed, +2 to dex saves and AC, and you get an additional action which you can use to attack, and a few other. It's very specific. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head.
No problem. I guess in that case, I'll use half my movement to get right there.
All right.
Let me move this thing right here. And I am going to use a bonus action to cast, what is it called? And I'll use my bracer to cast Munson's Tethering Tendril.
Ooh.
So, oh wait a minute, I don't think I'm actually close to him right now, am I? Oop, never mind, can't do that.
Don't forget your movement speed is doubled.
Right.
So you do have up to 60.
Guess I will move the full 60 then. I'll just do that right there.
All right.
Oh, sorry, just a sec.
Okay. And with that, I will now cast Munson's Tethering Tendril, so that he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Alrighty, strength save. That is a 19.
That passes, so he doesn't get affected by that. In that case, for my action, I will just... I guess for my first action, I'll just sling a guiding bolt at him.
Alrighty.
So, let me make a ranged spell attack here. That's going to be 18.
Alright, 18 does hit.
Cool. And he'll take 46 damage. I only have one d6 dice, so bear with me.
All good.
That'll be 13 points of radiant damage towards him, and next attack roll against him before the end of my turn has advantage, because he has like a glistening light on him.
So you fire this guiding bolt off at Rauluk, and as it hits him, he kind of glows with this radiant energy, and he begins to look your direction. Do you do anything else?
I guess for my second action, I will, Sorry, I wasn't really ready for a second action here.
All good.
I guess I'll throw a javelin at him.
All right. I will also say, if you wish to use your second action to scan, you can. That's also an option.
Oh, okay. Sure. I guess yeah, I should scan first. So that's just a 4 for the scan.
All right. The 4 is insufficient.
Okay. Guess that will be the end of my turn then.
Oh, and to answer that question in chat, Jin, so we actually have a house rule that lets players cast more than one level spell in the turn, as long as they have the actions to do so. But that obviously wouldn't apply to haste. But yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Talos, you're up, followed by Raluk.
Alright. I will use my bonus action to grow giant.
Alright. Let's see. There you go.
Let's see here. It's pretty far from. So I'm just going to. Talos is just going to run up. 6. No. 6, 7. Just only be able to get up to there. I don't know if it ever come up, but do we do for crossbows? Do we do the loading rule or not?
So you only have to reload it. You wouldn't have to load it if it's as your first shot, essentially.
All right, so I would only.
So we consider it.
one shot.
Yeah, we consider it loaded.
Okay, dash. I won't be able to get up to him. I'm gonna take the. I'm just gonna make my way up to him, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, I'll host the scam.
Alrighty, go ahead.
So it's perception or investigation.
Yep.
I'm gonna go perception. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh. So with that, you can get 2 traits.
All right, I will take. Let's see. I'll do Knight's Folly and Nightcrawler.
Alrighty.
Dang, that would have been great for an attack.
There we go.
Oh yeah, no. Just want to remind people, you still got that D6 from last session from Gunther's Hearthplace.
Oh.
So Knight's Folly, when Raluk takes damage from a silvered weapon or a consecrated object, or he begins his turn in direct sunlight, he is vulnerable to radiant and fire damage until the start of his next turn. Then Nightcrawler, Raluk's jump distance is tripled. He can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving his hands free. So essentially spider climb.
Like a queen on a chessboard.
Hello.
Also, hello, Ponto.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
If you want to, Cove, go ahead and roll initiative for Ponto, and we'll at the top of the round, we'll have his reemergence.
Yeah, so that's everything I can do. So I'm done.
Alrighty, give me 1 second.
It's gonna look like a 7.
Alright, 7. Let's see here. I've got to find Ponto on the bar again.
It's a me, Ponto.
Okay.
He's been unsnapped.
So Ponto, you will officially join the initiative at the top of the round. For now, I'll just hide you.
So sneaky.
Let's do that. Ponto. Alright, that being Talus's turn, it is Rowluk's turn. And Rowluk is going to get up, and he is going to cast Misty Step. Let's see here. Alright, he will first Misty Step. And he will look towards, let's see. He's gonna look over at Gunther, having just been struck by that guiding bolt. And, Gunther, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 13. Oh wait, sorry, that's 15.
15.
Sorry.
Let's see here. So he looks towards you, and you hear a faint whisper kind of echo out. Then from behind you, you feel like something's looming over you, and striking you from behind appears to be one of those people that were standing still in the throne room. And Gunther, you're the only one that sees this. But with that failure, you take 3d8 psychic damage.
Oof.
Let's see. So that is a total of 23 psychic damage, and you are momentarily dazed. So until the start of Rowluk's next turn, you can't take reactions.
Okay.
And with him doing this, you can see some of his wounds seem to seal up. And after that, he is going to use his movement to move up to here. Let's see, and he'll end his turn there. Following Rowluk is Barney, followed by Candles. Barney, what do you do?
Alright. First and foremost, I shall do a scan.
Alrighty.
That is a total of 16.
Alright, what trait would you like to identify?
Cool, let's see.
To Bite and Gift of the Everlasting. You can also identify any resistances or immunities he has as well.
Yeah, I think yeah, let's do immunities and resistances. Is it like all like under one thing, or should I choose between either of the two?
You would get them. You would get all of them.
Okay, cool.
All right, I will send those. There's that. All right. He is resistant, or he is immune to the frightened and poison conditions, and he has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, so what I will do then is... Just want to see how far it is from me. Yeah, that ought to make it. I will, I don't suppose there's like any like sticks or like staves or whatever like in the area around me. Just for flavor.
I'd say there's probably like a unlit torch leaned against one of the pillars.
Okay. I think with that, Barney will pick up like this torch and kind of, it would almost look like that opening cinematic of Dark Souls where Gwyn like throws the lightning spear. He does that.
Nerd.
He does that with the torch, and he throws a woeful spear at Raluk.
Ooh.
I don't think my husband heard me. It's noise cancelling. I called you a nerd when you referred to the opening cinematic.
The funny
It's
thing
fine,
is, I
it's
know
fine.
exactly what you were talking about.
I mean, so do I, so I'm not exactly a non-nerd here. This is a very dorky household, and it's great.
All right, so go ahead and make that woeful spear attack as you sling this torch warped into a spear at him.
Tell me, this D6 that I have gone through, what do I add that? Is that to any actions or?
Let me make sure I get this right here. You can add to attack roll, damage roll, or ability check.
Okay, cool. I think I'll use it for my attack roll.
Alrighty.
So that's a 9 plus 7, so 16.
Also, you do have advantage due to Gunther's Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Because all that first roll is a 16.
16 misses.
For my second roll. Well, I miss. the second roll was a nat 1.
Oh no. Was the 16 with the D6 as well? And the advantage?
Oh shit, no. Let me add the D6. Okay, that bumps it up to 18.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
Cool. So he will with that he takes 2d8 necrotic damage and has energy drain for the next minute. And for the duration, the target must subtract a 1d4 from all its attack rolls and ability checks.
Alright. So this woeful spear sticks into his body like a stake. And you see him kind of look your way, not expecting to have the spear hurled at him. Alright.
Okay, let me roll damage. Oh wow, that's 2 8s, so max damage. So
Ooh.
Nice.
16,
Spicy.
16 necrotic damage.
Alrighty. Does Barney do anything else?
Suppose I can still move. Actually, I have a bonus action. Yeah, I'll also activate my my mark, so I'll also be giant.
2 big boys on the field.
Big lads.
Absolute lads.
And I think I'll stand. I'll maybe go stand next to Talos over there.
Alright. So you activate your mark of the beast, and you go into your beast form and prowl over to where Talos is. And Raul kind of looks at you with a bit of intrigue, seeing that the two of you have both grown to exponential size. But do you do anything else?
And that's all I can do on my turn.
Alrighty, Candle, you are up, followed by Scapula.
All right. So with the big lads right there, I think that Candles is going to try to keep that stealth from before. Let me see. 30 feet to get there. Let's double check. Yeah, it's actually 30 feet, and I will activate feline agility to get further around the pillar there.
All right.
And I will cast Omen's Mark on. As a bonus action, I will do Omen's Mark on Raluk. And I'm going to choose Omen's Musk. So he emanates black smoke in a 5-foot radius. He cannot benefit from invisibility and will have disadvantage on any dex checks.
Very nice. So you mark him with your Omen's Mark, and you can see that this faint black mist begins to emanate off from him. Kind of the smell of brimstone.
Right.
It's stinky.
That's a great use of that emote.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Oh no. Okay. And I think
You can still scan as a free action.
yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'll do that before I forget anymore. It's gonna be an 18.
Alright. So that will get you either Gift of the Everlasting or Bite.
I think Gift of the Everlasting.
Alrighty.
Is it herpes?
I don't think that's much of a gift.
But
I
we all
mean-
receive it through our lives, don't we?
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Let's see. There we go. Alright, so Raluk regains 10 hit points at the start of each of his turns, and if he takes damage from a silvered weapon, the trait ceases to function for 1 minute.
Ew. Oh. Okay.
And this would actually include also a consecrated object in that as well, or if he starts his turn in direct sunlight, as with Knight's Folly.
All right. So with that, I think that I'm going to use my action to apply Silencer's Poison to my next crossbow bolt.
Ooh. Alright. So you coat this bolt in poison, and do you do anything else?
I think that is everything I can do.
Alrighty, it is Scapula's turn, your skeleton friend. Let's see, how far can he move? Scapula is going to... he's gonna dash and get right up to him. And he will end his turn there. This is all he can really do. Up next is Raluk with his second initiative. And with Scapula coming up to him, Raluk will look to Scapula and cast a spell. Let's see. Yeah, he'll look to Scapula, and you see as he reaches his hand out, you see this purple energy leave his fingertips. As he casts Inflict Wounds on Scapula.
Nooks insert xylophone sounds.
And we all know that Scapula has a bone to pick with Raluk.
Okay. And that is a hefty 25 necrotic damage to Scapula.
Oof.
Necrotic damage on an already skeletal person.
Indeed. Despite Scapula being a skeleton, it still looked like it hurt.
Poor guy. He has no padding.
Going right for the bone marrow.
Let's see, and he'll also look over to Barney, and he's going to cast Infect. Barney, I need for you to make me a con save.
All right.
Doesn't sound nice.
That is a dirty 20.
All right, you succeed. As he reaches his hand out and points towards you, you feel ever so slightly sick for a moment, but you're able to kind of shake it off. That will end his turn. Top of the round, Ponto now will officially enter initiative. As you all see, back up at the throne, Ponto reappears, having been banished. So Ponto, you will have your initiative now at when your turn rolls around this round, but you are now officially in the initiative.
Hey.
And from your perspective, after you bounced off of Raluk's shield attack, he snapped his fingers and you disappeared for a bit.
He was sent to the Shadow Realm.
In fact, let me see where he sent you. Okay, so very briefly, you found yourself in the Feywilds.
Oh no.
Now you're back. You were only gone for about 6 seconds.
Oh. It's nice here. Pop. Ah, less nice.
Yeah, top of the round, we have Palm.
Okay, so I think Palm realized that her light was a bit far away from him. So I think, what's my max movement? I am struggling to see it at a glance here on my page.
Let's see, your speed would likely be 30 feet.
30, yeah.
Unless you have
So that
something
would
else that
be-
increases it.
So is that like the maximum that I can move?
You've got feel and agility too,
Yeah.
That's true.
because you're Tabaxi.
Yeah, so with your feline agility, you could, if your speed's 30 feet, you can move up to 60 feet.
Maybe I should move to... I'm gonna hide behind Talos.
Smart move.
I will move to here, and
Alright.
I will recast my magic light. Can I just move these little
Yep.
doohickeys? Oh my goodness, okay. I'm resizing them. Let me zoom in. I
Yeah,
think I'm
that's
having
why.
the same problem you
Yeah.
did. Here. Here. Ugh. Here. Here. Wait, is that? Can I? Oh, damn it. Sorry, I'm just getting the right ruler out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I can reach that. Okay. And here.
All right. So you once again call down those pillars of light, and Raul kind of looks around himself, seeing these pillars of light appear beside him.
Hopefully not seeing Palm hiding behind Talos. Oh shit, sorry. Try to click on my character sheet and instead I closed the tab. Whoops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I hate when that happens. And it always, and like when things refresh while you're trying to click on something and you click on an ad or some dumb thing that popped up underneath your mouse cursor. It's so frustrating. Okay, bonus actions. I can only do my seal on one creature at a time. So I think I'll leave it on candles. I don't think I want to do anything else. I think that's fine for my turn. Have we scanned all the traits?
Yes, you have
Gift
gotten all
of the
this
Everlasting
trait.
and
Or
Bite?
wait, no, you don't have the bite yet, actually.
Can I scan for bite?
Alrighty, go for it.
Let's see. Oof, that's a 5 on the dice.
What's your modifier? What's your perception?
And my perception is +6, so 11.
11. That is just barely insufficient.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, thank you.
Alright. Up next is Yorick, followed by Gunther. Yorick will, let's see, how far can he move? Okay, Yorick is going to peer out, and he's going to cast Firebolt. And he hits.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
That's our boy.
Oh, that's not a good damage roll, though.
Damage is damage.
Yeah, and it's fire damage, so.
He hit for 3 fire damage. You rolled a 1 and a 2.
It's better than no fire damage.
That is true.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have any bonus action spells?
Bonus action backhand. Wham!
I don't think he does. Nothing that would be useful here. With that, Yorick will end his turn after ducking back behind the pillar. Up next is Gunther, followed by Talos.
Before I start, should we take a break for the people who need to, since it's almost half past?
Yes, if folks need a quick break, we can take that now.
Alright.
Yes, thank you.
Alright. We will take a quick break and chat will be back with Gunther's turn when we return. So give me one moment. Put the BRB screen on. I'll leave you with some calmer music.
Not as action-packed.
Yeah, stick around, chat. We'll be right back. Let's see. I'll leave you with. That'll do. Alright, we'll be right back. Give me one moment, chat. I forgot that the Discord bot also mutes when I mute us. Give me one sec. Let's see. one of the many adjustments of using Owlbear 2.0. Where is it? There we are. All right. Yes, chat. We will be right back. Alrighty, chat. We are back. And ready to hop back into some combat. Let's see.
I don't hear any music. Is anything playing? Or
Yeah, I had it paused. I had to switch over
okay.
to Spotify so that chat could hear the music, but we could still be muted on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. The Owlbear 2.0, the whole deal is complicating everything. We'll get
can
used to
imagine.
it. It just takes a bit of time. All right, I will resume the music. All right, so picking back up with combat, Gunther, you are up, followed by Talos.
All right. So what I'm first going to do is I will move. Sorry if I forgot this, but what's surrounding Rodluke again?
Those are the Pillars of Light from Palm's Chronicle.
Okay. I'm going to get right here so I can flank. And as a bonus action, I guess, can I tell if he's being affected by these lights?
So he seems to be wary of them, at least. You did see him look over at them when they appeared, although for anything more, I'd have you scan to see.
Okay, I'll scan then.
Alrighty.
That's a 9.
9 total?
Yeah.
Alright, that is insufficient.
Okay.
You don't gain the d6s from your hearth place, do you?
I don't think so. I think it's just for other people.
Yeah, I think so. So I was gonna say that would probably help, but... Alrighty. Do you do anything else?
For my bonus action, I will turn on sunlight scales.
Alright, so that is 30 feet of light?
Yes.
Alright, so you all see Gunther begin to glow as his scales illuminate. And you see also Raluk recoil as this light kind of washes over him.
Alright, well, I'm about to go and take my actions here, so for my first action, I'm going to hit him twice with my longsword.
Alrighty.
Bear with me here, too. Alright, so first one is going to be a 10.
Let's see, so with the 10, that would miss. However, you are flanking him with Scapula.
Yeah, I did, but the first one I got was actually 3, so 10 was the higher one. Second attack here. I am not rolling well here. That's a 3.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Those unfortunately miss as you light up your scales. As he kind of recoils, I suppose, he kind of flinches out of the way of your attacks.
Alright, well then I'll use my extra action to do one more attack on him.
Alright.
Shoot, I keep forgetting I have a familiar. Damn.
Yeah. And I have.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Alright.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Sure. And I don't think I can do that. I was about to say I would try to use my that. Yeah, I can't do that. That's a. I guess. Does Divine Smite count for any type of like bonus action or anything?
No,
Or is it just...
smite is just when you land a melee attack, so you can do it if you wish. And that would also, since it's a crit, that damage would also be doubled.
Okay. Then in that case, I will go and do that. And I'm also using Great Weapon Master here, so... I'm going to calculate everything here.
Also, he is an undead, so you would get that bonus die from this smite as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just incinerating him.
Paladins and undead are like so good.
They are.
Alright. I'm just rolling for damage for Divine Smite. I'll just go on and, you know what, since I'm feeling very, generous, I'll go on and use this at second level too.
Ooh.
Hey.
Three D8. That's 18 from 3d8 Divine Smite plus the...
You did a second level
4.
one, didn't you? So that'd be 48 with the undead bonus.
Right. So that's what I'm adding here too. So now it's 22. And I guess... Am I just doubling the damage from the attack itself or
The
also with
total
Divine Smite?
damage. All of it.
Okay.
And also, since he is in sunlight, go ahead and roll 4 more d8 because he is vulnerable to that radiant damage.
Alright.
Oh man.
Get him.
Okay. So 33 plus 20, so that's going to be a total of 53 damage times 2.
Nice.
Ooh,
Jesus.
106
Ooh,
damage.
nice.
Spicy.
So yeah, 106 damage towards him.
Very nice. With that, I have news for you. 106
Phase 2.
damage. So with that, you eliminate one of his initiatives.
Oh.
So he has only 1 initiative now.
Good.
Does Gunther do anything else?
He's just really lucky that my other 2 damages didn't hit, but yeah, that's it for Gunther.
Alrighty. Talos, you are up, followed by Barney. You watch as Gunther sends this smite surging through Rowluk, and you see him recoil and kind of hiss, looking back at Gunther.
He just gives Gunther like a thumbs up and a grin, like, way to go, buddy.
I return it.
I'm gonna move up to him. And we're flanking, right?
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to do what fighters do best and attack him.
Alrighty.
Alright, so number 1. Alright, so that is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Alright. So I have a couple things for him. Because I have the enemy rune on my sword, and it is tuned to undead.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey.
So
Rune
that
go
means-
burr.
Yeah. So that means when I... Let's see. Yeah, I have a +1 bonus to attack rolls, and I get an additional d6 of damage.
Very nice.
I'm also going to add a maneuver. I'm gonna add a trip attack to this, so I'll get another d8 on top of that, and he'll have to make a strength save.
Alright.
And I'm gonna add one more thing, if that's.
Alrighty, go for it.
I'm going to add my gift.
Ooh. Also, that
which
is a 14 on that strength save.
What is it? Let's strength save is... Oh, it's a 15, so that will miss.
All right, then he is
Save.
knocked prone.
He is knocked prone. So I'm going to use my gift, Master of Arms. So I spend 2 points. When I use this, I get to add another damage die. So it's going to be 3d8. And I get to reduce his AC or his to attack by the number I roll.
Alrighty.
All right, so that's 3d8. So it's 16, 19. Oh, and I'm giant size, so I get to add additional damage for that.
Big boy dice.
I'm a fighter. I have one thing I can do. I have one job on this ship. It's stupid, and I'm gonna do it. So that's another d6. Ooh. 16 plus 6 is 22. Plus another 6. So that is a total of 28 damage. And I'm going to reduce his AC by 6.
All right.
Is he not dust by now?
Second attack.
Let me double-
Part 2.
16 plus 6.
Nice.
That very nice. Let's see. Let me double check here.
It's like when the customer is giving you a really complicated takeout order, and then after everything, they're like, "Oh, and for my second order."
It's like, no.
Okay, so his AC is reduced by 6 until
Yes.
the next attack.
Yeah, so that would be this turn. So it would be that'd be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
All right. It's a d6 or d8 plus d6. Well, that's not bad. That's only 17 damage. Oh, wait, no. 13 damage. Oh, math. Sorry. Just in case he does go down before my next turn, I'm going to action surge.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Swing again.
give it to him.
I'm going to do that. It's an 18 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna add another maneuver to this.
I feel like the rest of the party is just
Distract and
standing
strike.
there with a surprised Pikachu face, watching Talos just completely destroy this guy.
Hunter just got back to
nowhere.
class, and Talos is just going ape shit.
Nowhere near what Gunther just did. All right, so I'm gonna add distracting strike. So I mean, I'll have next attack will have advantage. Let's see. Oh, so this will just add advantage to my allies, which doesn't matter because he's tread, but it gives me a damage die. So-
Alright.
1, 9. Ooh. 15 plus 6. So that's 21.
Alright, 21.
Alright. And last attack, I promise everyone.
That is a very fighter line, and I understand.
16. Alright. So that is a 16 plus 6 or 22.
That hits.
Alright. And I'm gonna add. Who's after me in initiative?
Barney.
Barney. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna add another maneuver distracting strike. And then I'm gonna add my last Master of Arms.
Alrighty.
Make this 3d8. 10, 18, plus 6 is 24, plus 6 is 30, damage. And I'm going to reduce his AC by 8.
All right. So for the next attack, he has -8 to his AC. So you all watch as Talos walks up to Raluk and just goes in, swing after swing. Raluk is already recoiling from the divine energy that's gone through him from Gunther. But as these strikes from Talos come in, he's almost unable to keep himself upright, and thus you see Talos sweep him off his feet. He's now face down on the floor, just suffering.
Face down, booty up, timber.
I'm going to do one more thing to him.
Oh no.
Tie his shoelaces together.
I can, so since
Get
I
a
have the enemy
pencil.
rune, I can take, since I hit him, I can take a reaction. He's just gonna say in giant Uven enemy, and he has to make a let's see, creatures subjected to the Bane spell, making the saving throw against your runic magic save, which I think that would be, I think that'd be less because that's based on Constitution. But yeah, he needs to make I believe, a Wisdom saving throw.
I think Bane's Charisma, if I remember right. Let me double check. Yeah, Charisma save.
All right.
Well, didn't matter because he got a 7.
All right. Cool. So he
In
is
fact, after
now
Barney's Willful Spear, he got a 3.
All right. So he is under the Bane effect. So for every attack and saving throw, he has to roll a d4 and subtract that.
So now he has a -2d4.
Yeah, I think how it looks is like he says the word, the rune glows, his sword glows, and there's just this like dark energy wrapping around this vampire.
What did Nightbot do to you?
Oh no.
I was trying to be
Oh,
sassy.
Oh, Talos has reasons for this.
Your sass has been denied.
All right, now I'm done. I promise. I promise, everyone. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Gunther
Barney?
will definitely look at him and just kind of give him a knowing nod.
Barney, you are up, followed by Candles.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm right there, so Barney draws Butcher Block. And I'm
Alright.
gonna roll.
At this point, you could Salt Bay him, and he'd like die, probably.
Roll 2 attacks
Oh
with
my gosh, wouldn't that
advantage.
be a great move for Barney? Sorry, like, I'm thinking in terms of chef.
Oh yeah, to Salt
Some
Bay.
kind of Salt Bay
I mean,
travel
that,
move.
maybe that's how his spellbook stuff like manifests, because everything is like enhances his melee attacks.
Maybe.
Also, his AC is reduced by 8.
That is a really powerful move, actually.
It's just for the next attack, but yes, it is very good.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll 2 attacks with advantage because flanking.
And he's on the ground.
Yes.
And he's prone.
He is also prone.
Okay, the first attack is. Let me. One sec. That's a 16.
16 hits with the reduced AC.
Alright. So let's deal with that first. So that'll be 2d6 plus 6 slashing damage.
Indeed, let's see it.
So that's 2 plus 6, that makes it 8.
Alright.
And for a second attack, That's a crit.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
get him.
And for my bonus action, I will add Frazzle.
All right.
So
Yo,
next time you hit a
razzle-dazzle.
creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell releases a cascade of ice in addition to the normal effects of the attack. The target and each creature within 5 feet of him needs to make a dex saving throw, and on a failed save, creature takes 1d8 cold damage and is knocked prone.
And I believe because of Candle's Omen Musk, he has disadvantage.
And he has Bane.
Oh, it's on stealth
and he's
checks.
baned. Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
stealth checks.
But yes, he is baned and woeful speared. Well, actually, well, no. Yeah, the woeful spear would be gone since Frazzle's also concentration, but he does still have bane on him.
And he's on the ground. It's prone.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna roll his 3d6.
That is a nat 1 on the dex save.
Oh god, okay. So let's add that d8 to the 2d6.
He came to the wrong part of town.
He messed around and found out.
He did.
He shouldn't have disappeared, Ponto.
He got up on the wrong side of the coffin today.
Oh boy. He's not looking too good.
I should hope not by now.
So that would make it an 11, and then double that would be 22 damage. Total.
Nice.
22. Yeah, you see him kind of. You're pretty sure you hear a bone or two break with that swing. He is not looking good. He is on death's door.
Right, and I think that is my turn.
Candles.
All right.
Finish him.
I can't believe he's still alive.
He is barely
What?
hanging on.
Technically, he's undead. He was never alive to begin with.
Sure.
Well, I mean, he was alive, but just not anymore.
Yeah.
Alive
Alright.
part 2.
So, just to confirm, he's currently prone, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
He
So,
has not had a chance to get up yet.
He is not.
He just needs to stay down.
okay. All right. Just would I be able to hold my attack with the crossbow until he stands up, just in case if he survives that long?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, then yes,
He
I would like to do that.
survives.
Alright, you ready your action?
Yes.
Alrighty. You do anything else?
That is going to be it.
Alright, it is Scapula's turn. Scapula's gonna swing his sword at him.
X gonna give it to you.
Skelly boy, get him!
Get him with the skelly. Undead
He
versus
does-
undead.
He does hit.
Ooh.
Do it to him.
That would be 7 piercing damage as he swings his long sword at him. But Raluk's still hanging on.
Damn.
Ponto.
Oh ho ho. DM question.
Yes.
Is he by chance wearing metal?
Would he be wearing metal?
He has nipple piercings.
Fancy gold jewelry.
That would make this so much worse.
He does have a metal pauldron.
And he can aim for his fillings.
Oh,
The staff he's holding is
metal.
also metal.
a metal shoulder piece, I see. Interesting. Okay. Ponto's eyes are gonna dilate a little bit now that he's back in this room, and he's gonna look at one of the fiery sconces, and he's gonna look at the guy's pauldron, and he's gonna go, "Oh, I like my bones a little cooked." and he's going to cast Heat Metal at 3rd level.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
boy.
Cook and book.
So I need him to just take 3d8 fire damage because he does not have the ability to drop his shoulder pad.
Also, since it hasn't been the start of his next turn, he's also still vulnerable to fire damage, so make that 68.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
Let me get those rolling.
Also, for chat, the minus 8 AC was only for the next attack. It is not. It doesn't persist past it. So his AC is back to normal.
Oh my god, that's a 6, a 6, a 6, a 1, a 3, and a 3. So 6, 12, 18, 19, 25.
25.
Roasty toasty fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
It's time to go to sleep.
Yep.
And I guess the flame from the nearest sconce is gonna kind of like shoot across and wrap itself around his little pauldron, and it's gonna slowly burn through his shoulder
So you
and
see,
into the rest of his torso.
you see as he's on the ground prone, as his flame begins to burn into his pauldron and heat up and turning red hot, you see him kind of try to crawl towards you, pulling himself along the ground as he just screams,
Make it stop!
before he falls over face first onto the floor, unmoving. And that will end combat.
He was talking
That,
all that
everybody, is
smack.
how you cook.
Good job, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Is he down permanently? Do we need to do anything?
Is he dead?
I'll check.
Smells nice.
Can Pom make meaningful eye contact with Candles, thinking, should we loot the body?
As you will...
Candles, let me just... That is... Yep, it's over 10 perception, so she's just going to nod vigorously.
Nice.
As you all crowd around the body of Rauluk, you can see the mist beginning to lift itself from the room. But as it does, and as the people who were standing frozen come back to their senses, that mist begins to coalesce in front of all of you, and on the throne you see the familiar sight of the usurper.
Oh, hey.
Shame.
You again.
Put more faith in that one. Seems he was of little use.
No, I think he'd be good snack. He's nice and cooked.
Well, have at him.
Woo!
The usurper
Hunter's like, yeah,
disappears.
buffet. Oh, okay. Couldn't even get a jab in. Okay.
That was the thing that's going after the mayors and the thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was him.
You mind if I check the body, just make sure it's like completely like dead, like nothing else can come out of it?
Give Ponto a few moments.
Yeah.
Vampire lore is can vary, but I believe that being devoured by a dragon is fairly permanent.
I would hope so.
Or
Yeah.
drag him out into the sun.
Dragon
Well,
wants
if y'all
Gunther's
don't need
chest.
anything from him, I can just melt him down and drink him like a soup.
Well, maybe let's not do that. We don't want you
Probably-
getting gastrointestinal distress.
Oh no, my tummy real tough.
Have you eaten a vampire before?
Nope, but can't hurt to try.
It probably could.
And he's gonna wild shape into a copper dragon weirdling.
All right, you
Oh,
just start
the
eating
spider
it.
is still there.
I guess in the meantime, maybe we should check around, make sure everyone else is doing okay.
Okay. Pom will guiltily stop approaching the body to loot it and go and check the people. She
If-
was like, "Oh, I forgot about those."
If a couple of you want to check this room for any materials, you can. And he looks at palm and candles.
Thank you. Can we do that?
Yeah. So, are you checking the body?
Ponto sure is.
Yes, and also the throne in case he stashed anything good there.
Okay. Make me an investigation check. Anyone who's either searching the body or searching for other things around.
Is like vampire dust thing in Arulia?
He does not seem to be turning to dust. Actually, you would
Oh,
know.
I meant like the alchemy ingredient.
Not in the usual sense. You would know that some vampires, if they were to die to light or immolation, they would turn to ash, and that can be used because it has necrotic properties.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little different, but more or less the same. It just mostly depends on how they die.
Gotcha.
Not the correct cookage. But I got a natural 20 on my investigation check for a 20.
So
I got a 19, so we're both.
High five!
We've got our eyes peeled.
I got a dirty 20.
okay.
Oh, nice.
So, Ponto, obviously, you're looking at the body, and you find a strange pendant. It is a black pendant, and you can see that there is kind of this faint purple mist emanating off of it. The pendant is in the shape of a crown, and it is very jagged. As
He's going to
for
pick up the crown and set it to the side.
other things you find on him, you find a bit of electrum as well. In fact, I would say, let's see. You find 10 electrum.
Shiny.
Wow.
Shinies and a meal.
Oh, jeez.
And so I know that, Palm, you said you were searching the throne. Was Candle searching anywhere specific as well? Just kind of surveying around.
Just kind of surveying around.
So looking around, you don't see anything too crazy of note, but you do notice something strange about the pillars in the room, and that they each have a spot in them towards the top where it's illusory, and someone could stand inside of the pillars if they chose to, and they'd be able to stand up there without being seen.
That seems like a big security risk for a throne room.
Though at a glance, there don't seem, from your investigation, you don't seem to see anyone in any of those spots. It's just something you notice as you're kind of looking around.
Does it seem like they go like inside the pillars, and like whether they would just be like going directly down, or if there would be any kind of other weird passageway through them?
So it doesn't seem like there's any other passageway through them, but you do see a very small blue sigil of some kind on each of them inside of that illusory space. Also, Palm, with you checking the throne, you find a cloak. It's a velvety red cloak, It looks very ornate, and you can sense a very faint magical essence from it.
Does it smell strange?
Not particularly. Might smell ever so vaguely of sweat, indicating that it's been worn by someone, but other than that, not really.
I found a cloak that bestows a slight body odor on you.
I'm sure there's someone out there in the world that wants that.
Definitely, there's definitely someone out there that would want this. But just in case it does something else, I'm going to concentrate really hard and investigate it further to see if it has other properties.
Do you put it on?
I think she will examine it first, and if it doesn't look like it's dangerous, she'll probably put it on.
Yeah, so at a glance, at first, it doesn't seem to be anything special, but once you put it on, almost as though standing and blowing wind, the cloak kind of billows behind you.
A cloak of billowing.
Indeed, this is a cloak of billowing.
Nice. I'll just pack this away for a special occasion after laundering it.
Talos, you work with sigils, right?
Well, runes, yes.
Do you recognize anything about those up there? She's just gonna point out the sigils that are on those little parapet things.
Well, let me take a look, see what I can figure out.
All right. So with you looking at those, go ahead and make me an Arcana check, Talos.
Arcana. Oh wait. Do I have? Oh, would my passive object affinity work for this?
Let's see. Let me double check.
Weapon, armor, gear, raw material.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. I think I just touch it that I know any magical properties it possesses.
So these sigils appear to be modified teleportation circles. They've not been used in a while, and you're able to tell that because the magical energy from them seems to be fleeting. They've not been touched in quite some time, but once upon a time they would have been perhaps used for people to teleport into this illusory space, perhaps for an attack of some kind.
They're teleportation runes, so people could teleport in here, attack or do what they need to do, and teleport out.
I see. Makes sense.
They should probably get those pillars replaced. It's really dangerous.
I am curious as to what really happened here.
Scapula will make his way over. Oh, I think I might know a thing or two about those. I kind of forgot about that.
Oh,
Well, that's quite a big oversight then.
Years
Forgot about it.
Yeah, years ago. It happened years ago. Last time, actually, the mayor had an attack done on them, now that I think about it. Huh. Yeah, about, how long ago was it? It was at least 35 years ago. It was wild. It was before the Convergence. There were these assassins who strode into town one day, and they emerged from these pillars and held the mayor at knife point. They did this because the archdeacon was going to be in town, and they used that to capture them and take them to the sewers where they tried to sacrifice them.
the archdeacon or the
wow.
mayor?
Both.
Ah.
Yeah, it wasn't a great time. Also, there was the mayor's court sorcerer who was also in on it. He was helping them. In fact, he led that cult. Ah, what a time. I think they were called the Grinning Circle, if I remember right.
Is the magician
Yeah.
still here?
Oh no, he got killed. In fact, now that I think about it, that group of kobolds down the sewers probably knows more about it because they were directly linked to that event. But again, that was years ago. I'm not sure that it has anything to do with this, but maybe.
Well, I think it's best that these would get replaced at some point then, in the near future, I hope.
Speaking of which, what happened to the mayor that was here? They, you know... I would guess, yes, they probably did.
Taz kind of thinks on it. I think I might have a way to figure that out.
Oh?
He's going to crouch down, put his hand to the ground, and he's going to use another gift of his, Echoes of History.
All right.
So, by touching an object or like the location, I have to make a history check, and I can give detailed visions of past events.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make that history check.
History. Actually, that should be not because I got. Still need to fix that. Goes. That's a 17 plus 3 for a 20.
All right. So as you kind of touch the ground here in the throne room, you do begin to receive these visions, and you see. Let's see. How far back does this give you?
As far as the DM will allow.
Okay. Let's see. I would say, based on the information provided also from Scapula, it would give you that information from back then as well. So, significant events. You would see that attack. You would see that there is a group of adventurers standing in this throne room. And emerging from the pillars are these robed individuals who seem to emerge after a Minotaur fellow goes over to one of the pillars and starts attacking it. And it causes them to become visible. And you can see that whole confrontation. You can see them taking off the mayor and disappearing. And seem to have cast some spell. Then the vision jumps forward quite a ways, and you can see the attack that just happened. And you can see that the mayor is seated on the throne, and he starts to feel uneasy. You can see that he's looking around, and as if something's around him. There doesn't seem to be anybody else in the room. And you can see that black mist beginning to form. The air gets thicker. And then, abruptly, the mayor is raised into the air as this mist sharpens into a point and goes through his neck. And you can see him collapse onto the floor and bleed out, as appearing behind him, seated on the throne, is the vampire fellow Rauluk you all just fought.
For Palm's sake, is the vampire tasty?
The people must know.
So that is a
The
good
crunchy
question.
noises in the background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm gonna say make me if you want to make a con check to see how good it tastes to you.
Maybe we should rather be asking how low are Ponto's standards for food.
He was a savage, so
So very low.
17.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not the best thing you ever had, but it's not like harming you or anything. It's
Like an aged wine.
yeah.
Needs some like Manectric says. Needs more garlic.
Very smooth and tender meat.
Watch as Ponto becomes a vampire.
The vampire dragon.
Also, to answer that question, Jen, Talos's gift allows him to peer into the past when he touches certain things. But he's also knowledgeable in runes and sigils.
If we stab into the body with
No.
if the body is half eaten
I am
and
eating.
you stab it with would it come alive as the person that it was, or would it be possessed by the spirit of the dagger?
It would be possessed by the spirit of the dagger.
Which
and would
we're
it
not gonna
then-
do because I'm eating.
I mean, I won't, but hypothetically.
Yeah, if you were to do that, it the latter option, it would be possessed by the spirit of the dagger. It would be him essentially puppeting the corpse.
Okay.
Tell me, like, there are still people in this building, right?
Yes, and they all appear to be standing there unmoving.
Are they watching?
Oh,
They don't appear to be conscious.
Great.
Yeah, because that was what Barney is basically checking if they're okay.
Yeah, I'll probably join too.
Make me a medicine check. Not a high DC.
Any one of us will.
Those of you that are checking the folks that are there.
Okay.
That's a nat one for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ugh.
They're
Not 20.
fine.
I'll kill them.
Oh. What a combo.
Wait, what did you get, Ben?
I got an 11.
Okay. So, Gunther, perhaps you're still coming down from your adrenaline high from that combat and all of the energy you exerted to send your divine powers through Rowluke. So, as the two of you go over to inspect these folk that are standing still, Barney, you realize they are still breathing. They do have a pulse, although it is almost imperceivably slow.
This is pretty curious.
Maybe I can try something here.
Can I quickly do a Arcana check to see if there's anything sort of magical going on with them?
Yeah, go for it. Needs more garlic.
That would be a 22.
So, you can sense that there is some kind of magical presence in the air that is causing them to have such a slow heartbeat and to be under this effect. It's almost as though they're in some kind of daze. Some kind of magical coma, perhaps.
And I can't really determine the cause as of yet.
You're not entirely sure.
Right.
Although I will say, you all were all savvy to the mist that was in the air when you all entered. And that did seem to be flowing from Rowlook between each of the people in the courtroom.
Right.
Ponto, while he's still chewing, is going to use his silent speech to telepathy to Palm and be like, there's a little pendant thing that's all smoky. You want to check that out?
Yeah, where is it?
Next to the body. Munch, 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 munch.
Okay.
All right,
I
you
guess.
check out the pendant.
Sorry, I just completely spaced out. Was somebody talking to me specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Ponto was informing Palm about the pendant that's next to the body that he's currently
So is he not
launching.
Is he not interested in the pendant?
No, he's busy.
So it's a shiny, but he's not interested in it?
Oh, the electrum is stacked near him. But like
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
the pendant
There's-
itself isn't
he's
really
currently a
shiny.
dragon and he's
There's
all
a
on deck right now.
okay. There's a different, more shiny object that has already been claimed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, she'll come over and have a look.
All right. So yeah, going over, you see the pendant that was pointed out to you. It's a black pendant with kind of this thorned crown on it, and it
This guy
seems to
was
be
such a
emanating
goth.
this purple mist.
Oh, interesting. Does it smell funny?
I would say it has kind of a sour smell that stings the nose a bit. Kind of like what cleaning agent smells like.
Oh, interesting. Who's good at, who's a magic user? Candles?
I'm not a user. I know some arcana, but I don't use anything with
It's
magic.
mostly just drugs.
Yeah.
You can probably
Um,
give it to Barney because he's got an arcana of a proficiency in arcana.
Ponto knows
Okay, maybe
spells,
she'll-
but he's got a mouthful right now.
yeah. All right. She'll take it to Barney and ask him if he can make any sense of it.
What's this?
It was a pendant that was on our apparently delicious friend over there.
Right. Okay. And I suppose Barney will probably try to sense what magic's coming off of this thing.
All right, make me an arcana check, Barney.
Should I do one too, just in case?
Yeah, or you could give the help action if you'd like to do that instead.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him the help action.
Yeah, please do. My first roll was bad. I'm throwing that d20 in the dice jail.
Oh no. Gotta get myself another set of I want to get myself a set of DM dice because the d20s I use are all, they roll really high and I feel bad.
Oh no. That would be a 16.
All right, with a 16, you can sense that there is some kind of enchantment magic emanating from that mist that is eking off of this pendant.
And okay, well, I wonder if this has something to do with the state that these people are in right now.
And also with that
yeah.
arcana
Oh.
check, Barney, I would say that you notice that very faintly there is a little, what looks like a little glowing eye sigil on the crown part of the pendant. It's giving off a faint purple glow. It is very hard to see.
Should we
And
destroy it?
You see it that symbol get a little brighter when your finger goes close to it.
Well, I suppose we could try and destroy it. don't know if it will do anything with, what, with the state of the congregation here. I suppose it's worth a try.
Let's try carrying it outside away from them first. Maybe distance will help.
Barney will just throw it out the door. Because he's big and he's gonna just throw it far because he's still in his beast form.
Okay.
So you chuck it. Make me an athletics check just to see how far you throw it.
All right.
You're gonna fetch that if that doesn't work, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, Crow can fetch it. I think he'd enjoy that.
Shiny, yes.
Yes.
That's a 17.
Yeah, so you huck this thing and it goes flying. And I'd say you chuck it at least a good 100 feet out of the door. Nothing seems to change with the people standing here, though.
All right, Crow, you're up.
Crow will fly after it.
Well, it was worth a try to put distance between them and whatever that is.
Yeah, I thought it's a good idea.
Ponto's gonna lift up his little head from his munchin, and he's gonna telepathy to Barnacles and go, I could spoot some acid on it.
I mean, that's one way of, I don't even know if that thing is would be affected by anything material or by conventional means of damage. I suppose we could try various things, but that is an option.
Crow gets back with it and will plop it down in front of you, Barney.
When Talus comes out of his vision, he'll communicate everything that he saw. He's like, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the mayor was dead. I was hoping that I could hear some conversation or something, but no dice.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. What a tragedy.
Yeah, I feel really bad for everyone here too, because now they don't have a mayor, and that can cause problems.
Yeah, if we can manage to shake them out of this state, then they could. I don't know. We could talk to them about that.
Do we have any of that holy water left?
So the holy water, it was just for that burst of it that Ponto sent out, the first burst of it. But you would know that you could try and contact Heslan again to see if he could give you more.
I was just about to say maybe we should contact him and ask, or actually just go it's fine, we didn't need your help, in a physical sense after all. But we do have this pendant. So I think Palm will get out the orb and contact him.
Okay, you do so.
Oh, hello. Everything all right?
Yes, good news. Gunther and Talos, and then Scapula. I almost said Mr. De Bonesby. Scapula made short work of the foul fiend who was in here. But there is a pendant that we think is causing a state of kind of like a coma state of the people that are in this hall, and we don't know how to destroy the pendant or lift the spell or whatever you need to do.
Talus yells from a distance, everyone contributed to the fight. It's all equal. You all brought him down.
Well, let's be honest, some animals are more equal than others in this fight.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
On that pendant, you said there's a pendant, right?
Yes, she will hold it up to the orb so you can see.
What about the little glowy bit on the inside?
Yeah, that's there. It was briefly illuminating when my finger went close to it.
Maybe touch it? See if it does anything.
If you're sure that's a good idea, we can do that.
Not
She
sure
will
it's a
put her
good
finger on
idea,
it.
but it's an idea.
Okay. She'll put her finger on it.
So, putting your finger on the little sigil on the inside, that eye seems to close, and the mist stops emanating from it.
Oh, it had an off button.
Well, that's convenient.
And then
You
hear what
just made it
sounds
blink.
like people falling over.
Uh-oh.
And looking, you
Oh.
can see that everyone that was standing dazed has collapsed.
She'll just she'll I heard that. She'll just quickly mention to Ponto that there are people now that could possibly see him eating a body. So if that matters to him at all, maybe he should take the risk to go.
I'm not sure if Ponto even pauses.
Nope.
That's true. Yeah.
Not even a moment. He probably like stops, looks, and sees everyone like hit the ground because he's like a little like predator trying to eat his meal without any other animal coming nearby. And then he realizes it's just people passing out. He's like, whatever. It keeps munching.
Barney, the moment that happens, Barney will like rush over and to see if people are okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Candle's kind of scoot over and make sure that nobody's cracked their heads open or anything.
To also catch as many people as he can.
So rushing over to see what's going on with these people. Some of them are getting up and kind of rubbing their heads or sides. They seem to be conscious now. Luckily, you don't see anyone who took a particularly nasty spill. So no one's really harmed or anything. Just kind of might have bumped their heads, but no one's bleeding. One of them just kind of looks to you all, and she's kind of rubbing her head. What's going on?
Hello there. We're adventurers that happened upon some wickedness happening in this very room.
In the corner. Oh my god! And you see her looking over towards Ponto eating Raoul.
A reasonable response, but that is normal.
Don't worry, that
That
was
is
just a
normal.
vampire.
Oh, brother gods. What happened?
Well, you see, and Barney will try to explain as best as he can.
So, yeah, you fill them in on what happened. And, just make me a persuasion check to see how many of them buy this.
Oh dear.
Can tell his help by like providing information he got from the vision.
Yeah, go for it. You can get the help action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Since these dice are like have been betraying me for like the last 3 rolls now. My highest roll is a 14.
Let's see. Let's see what they think. Okay. So, you fill them in, and you hear a bit of murmuring between them, and they're exchanging glances. Okay, so a shadow creature killed the mayor?
Yeah.
Came to stop it?
Yes, it's called the Umbral Usurper, and it was using a red mage as, I guess, an avatar, and he disposed of the mayor, unfortunately.
Stepping forward, an older tiefling gentleman. He leaned against his walking stick. He looks very old. That would remind me of all those years ago. And, we lost our previous mayor to that cult.
Yes, I saw that in a vision. Very sorry about that.
I suppose these things happen.
Do they?
Here they do, apparently. It's happened twice.
That is a fair point.
Well, you
Well,
see,
I guess...
would there be...
Well, go on.
Would there be anything that we could do to help prevent, like, any future mishaps like this? Because, we'd rather have people feel safe and prosper in their towns rather than having to deal with cults and all kinds of madness.
I don't suppose any of you want to stick around and join the guard force. I don't think so. I mean, you've helped deal with the threat, so I don't see anything else I'd want to ask of you.
Well, maybe he'd be willing to, as Talos points to Scapula.
Sure.
He seems to be from here and familiar with this town, so he, led us here to this whole incident.
And
Yeah.
he is a skeleton, less likely to be assassinated.
And he did help, with the fight too.
Yeah.
Sounds like we have a contender for our next mayor, then. Unless anyone else would like to take up the mantle. He looks back at everyone else who is still kind of collecting themselves. A lot of murmurs. Well, fine. We'll get some of the more royally trained to catch you up to speed once they collect themselves over there. And perhaps you'll be our next mayor. What was your name, Sonny? Scapula. Yes. I'd be honored, sure.
One thing that might help is, see those runes on those pillars there? Might want to scratch those off.
I will, once I have the power to get that done, I will get that done immediately.
Yes, it will reduce the openings in this area quite a bit.
Oh, I assume they had repurposed those for guards. That's not good.
That's not a bad idea either, though. If we had guards who could teleport there in case of an attack, we might leave those. We'll figure it out. I've never been a mayor before, but there's a first time for everything.
Wow. Sure.
Well, everyone, I would be happy to be your new mayor. And, hopefully the throne isn't attacked again. I don't see who would want to go after a bone of throne. Or I suppose a throne of bones.
Well, some people are tenacious.
Yeah. Well, it was nice fighting alongside you folks. And thanks for, helping me.
Of course.
Yeah, it's we just happened upon this situation, and we were just, happy to lend a hand.
By the way, we were originally here because we were told we could escort to the chasm of the deep by some guards.
Oh, that's
yes.
Right.
Well, I guess if I'm acting mayor, where are the guards? Guards, he'll call out. And stumbling into the room from one of the side rooms, you see a couple of guards. They walk in. They look to be a bit groggy. Would the two of you mind escorting these folks and getting them to the Chasm of the Deep up north?
Yes, we can do that. My head is spinning.
We have any priests that could help with that? Anyone here priest, doctor, something of the like?
I'm a paladin.
Ponto's gonna
Cheers.
stop eating and kind of like kick a rug over the body, back and pick up his the 10 electrum off the ground. Oh, I can heal people. Just a little bit though.
That'll
Ponto,
do.
you're sharing that, right?
Huh?
Okay.
Did you bring enough for everybody?
Is Ponto going around to heal the guards?
Yeah, he's gonna go around tapping them with some cure wounds.
All right. And yeah, that seems to help them out quite a bit. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes.
Oh, no problem.
We can get you all to the chasm. We'll grab the Pegasi and meet you out front when you're ready.
All right.
Oh, is there supposed to be music?
Oh, is it too quiet for Chet to hear? It's been running.
I can't hear it either.
I actually can't hear anything either.
It's very quiet. Let me turn it up a bit.
Okay, yeah, I hear that turning way up.
Yeah, it's just been on the quieter end. With Kinko FM, it's harder for me to tell how loud it is on everyone else's end. But yeah, I'm happy to take over as mayor. I'll do my best. And I guess we'll start by cleaning the blood off the floors.
Well,
Place to start.
I have full confidence in you, Scapula. I believe you'll make an excellent mayor.
Pom's eyes go to the body covered with a rug, but then snaps away. She's not sure if she should be mentioning it or addressing it or what do we do? We just leave it there or
Yeah.
Should we, take the corpse out of here, or what should we do?
I think we should. Let me just get a message to Ponto. Can Crow speak now, or is it still just
I can speak, since he's a familiar.
Okay. Crow, would you mind just going to Ponto and telling him we are not taking his food away, we are just putting it out of sight. He can come and finish his meal at a later stage, but it's in bad taste to leave a half-eaten body in the middle of a room like this.
Crow will fly over to Ponto and relay that message.
Also, I want to give Crow the pendant. Is there a way we can strip it of its power?
So with you pressing on that eye and causing it to seal, it doesn't seem to be doing anything more.
Okay, perhaps we should... Is there something like... Is the eye... Can we pry it out of the pendant?
You would know that it would likely be pretty hard. It's magical, but you would also be aware that with Electrum you can transfer enchantments to other things, so you could take it off of it by transferring the enchantment to something else.
Okay.
You just need to get to someone capable of doing the transference.
Otherwise, we could just seal it. Maybe wrap it with some wire or something.
Yeah. That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I think I'll do that as soon as we get an occasion. But Pomegranate wants to give the shiny to Crow.
All right. And Scapula will come up to all of you. By the way, you folk are welcome here anytime. And if you all need anywhere to stay, I mean, I guess I'm mayor now, so feel free to use the palace.
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Appreciate it.
So I think it would probably be in our best interest that we be on our way to, got lots to do.
Well,
Indeed.
best of luck to you, and if you run into, that thing again, I'm sure you'll be fine. You all handled yourselves perfectly fine.
I suspect we'll have many run-ins with him, and I don't think it will be as easy next time. But we'll be ready.
I believe in you. Is everyone ready then? Shall we be off?
Yep, more or less.
All right. You all head out of the palace to meet the guards up front.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, stepping outside, you can see that awaiting you are two large carriages, both of them pulled by a Pegasus. And the guards are standing in front of them, waiting, still kind of gaining their bearings from being in that hypnotized state. And they wave you over. As you go over to join them, I think that's where we'll call today's session.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good job. You all plowed through that combat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Like,
was
holy
wild.
crap.
That I figured that could have gone multiple ways, but yeah, you plowed through that combat. You destroyed Raluk. So very good. And honestly, action economy will do that.
Gone
And
through
Poncho got a
the
full meal out of it.
yeah.
Action economy will, but also 106 damage.
That is very
On
true.
one attack. On
Yeah.
a singular attack.
Gunther was the
Yeah.
perfect opponent for Raluk.
Yeah.
Give him the big old smack.
Paladin MVP.
Very good. Yeah, chat,
It
thank
was
you
destiny.
for joining us today. I hope you all had a good time.
Heck yeah.
Assuming everyone is good for it, we'll be back on the 5th for our next session.
Yeah.
Everyone good for the 5th?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds good to me so far.
Absolutely.
All right. So yeah, 5th will be the next session of Varaxes, so come back and see us then. I'm just going to put this out there. It might or might not happen. We might play a little horror game on stream later tonight. We might return to Labyrinthine, me and the Bleeding Moon party. So if that happens, we'll be back then. But if not, we'll be back on Friday for more Bleeding Moon. So come back and see us.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Chat, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the gift subs from both you and everyone here. So big appreciation for that. I do truly appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for anyone tuning in for their first time or anyone coming back. I appreciate it all.
Yeah, thanks for everything you do with DMing for us.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, you kick butt.
Yeah, chat will be off. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and take it easy. Bye, chat.
Cool.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.